Two students missing case completing 1 year this July 24. Ex-Minister A.K. Mirabai says Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh has given assurance to provide a positive response into the case by July 20. Unknown armed miscreants opened fire at the resident of Khoirom Loya Lakpa, editor of local daily Naharol Githaudang in wee hours. AMJU and EZM condemned the firing attack. Kidnapped and brutally assaulted men from Kangchupchiru village at Ilfak West and Kampopi district adjoining succumbed to his injuries. Family and villagers demand justice. And Center notifies appointment of two new Supreme Court judges, including Jammu and Kashmir High Court Chief Justice and Kwatishwar, first from Manipur to be Supreme Court judge. Hello and welcome to Impact News watching Primetime English Bulletin. I'm KANGUJAM SHELLYRA, bringing you the top stories and latest news at this hour. Security Advisor Kuldeep Singh assures a positive response by July 20 regarding the missing and murder case of two students who disappeared at the height of Manipur violence last year. Today, family members and fathers of the student, along with ex-minister and MLA of Patsoi constituency A.K. Mirabai, met with Kuldeep Singh at the Chief Minister's bungalow in Babupara. Speaking to media after the meeting, A.K. Mirabai stated that the students' disappearance will mark 1 year on July 24. They have demanded evidence by July 20 if the students have been killed, to which Kuldeep Singh assured them of a positive response by the said date. A.K. Mirabai added that if no positive response is received, they will meet with the security advisor again. And should there be no response by July 24, they will decide on future actions in collaboration with the general public, CSOs and other associations. She also mentioned that the meeting with Kuldeep Singh covered the progress of the CBI investigation into the missing students' case, and they plan to submit a written letter to the CBI Director General through the Governor.
Taliba dabi se maximum tangkun bhaubagi manungda positive response phangnabagi damakta hotnage haibagi mana assurance pire loinana Assam Rifle gi director wari sanai CBI gi su matang wari sanadana positive response se phangbang ngamnabagi damakta ekoi karigumamta tawjaroi angang aniji gi evidence takdi either phi matat ama tawrabasu saru machet ama tawrabasu makoi bu evidence oiba yaba pot machet ama tawrabasu pibiu haibase makoi maximum hotnaraga tangkun bhaubagi manungda asengba pau ama pira age haiduna telephone number ga lahowi aikoi lairiba Assam Rifle gi maruiba leader da sinagraba wafamnina possibility laina hairei adu aikoi yengkhi.
Unknown armed miscreants fired 5 rounds at the resident of Khoirom Loya Lakpa, editor of local daily Naharol Githaudang at Konta Khabamayai Leikai under Hangang Police Station, Imphal East District around 12:20 a.m. today. According to police report, there is no casualty in the incident. Imphal East District Police team led by SP K Mega Chandra inspected the crime scene this morning. Meanwhile, All Manipur Working Journalists Union AMJU and Editors Guild Manipur EZM condemned the firing attack at the residence of the editor of local daily Naharol Githaudang, Khoirom Loya Lakpa. AMJU and EZM held an emergency meet in this regard at the Lotak Hall of Manipur Press Club this afternoon. The meeting resolved to urge the relevant government authorities to name the perpetrators at the earliest. AMJU and EZM also appealed to those concerned to approach them first as per Code of Conduct local judgment adjustment of the AMJU before taking action against any editors. Meitei women of Tera Lokrakpam Leikai Imphal West is protest meet at Tera Lokrakpam Leikai Naina Sangh Club today, condemning the bomb explosion incident in the locality on July 14. Protesters demand clarification from those involved by tomorrow, else warn to bear the consequences of any decision taken by Tera Lokrakpam Leikai Meitei.
Sahi ama hiena lala aga ko na wana le minere maraksida maram kari gida magta gip le nerak na photo tawri no maram di mama kaya na masa kaya gida magta ayung dang khak pangam da laita na ngasi baw wana honeri ba se nong di na khoi gi sigum thoksin thorang sina nong no mama ga masa ga gip le nerak ko matam da na khoi na ngani mama na ising ni haibe se khangbi haibo wa phom ju thamjari hayeng bhaw ge manong da kana na manong kari gida magta hari ba lerak sida nari mom samarjen amadi bisojen amadi arakera jen gi lona basida bom hadara mi bono asigum ba yam na lai ba sa ta da ba yam na son at mu pa yam na thong ta ba thong se Manipur gi mapong kaya to ali bi ton bi gano adu ki saruk na sana sa theng neraga awa phom de sen daw bi wa.
A man from KANGUJAM village at the adjoining of the Imphal West district and Kampopi district, who was kidnapped by some unidentified miscreants yesterday, succumbed to his injuries. The deceased is 45 years old Merangir Meitei, son of Somen Meitei. Speaking to media at Rim's morgue premises today, the deceased man's wife, Jatapong Meitei, said her husband left home around 8:30 a.m. yesterday. But he failed to return home till late, and around 8:30 p.m., some unidentified person, after brutally assaulting, handed him to Meitei women of the village. So they rushed him to the hospital but died on the way. She appealed for justice to the relevant authorities and said they will not claim his body until the perpetrators are apprehended. Speaking to media, KANGUJAM village chairman Ellen Thanga and Meitei leader Anai Chachi condemned the killing of the man, who is a daily wage earner and father of 4 children. They warned of carrying out intense agitation until justice is served. They also appealed to the government to protect indigenous Chiru tribe, which has a small population, and further appealed to the other communities not to intimidate Chiru community.
Masih laing lagi bukan na rim se bukan masih lagi dah. Atugi magi meran karino putok bio. Mahat pusing do kanano putok bio. Magi meran kaya gino magi meran anti bado. Putok putrifo ay asi bagi asang loroy.
Maran kaya sibiraga oida ba maran sibiraga sumhaina tatina hatbiram ba se koi Meitei bina yam chauna kandem tauzari.
Furup macha si Manipur sida furup asok sina singna yokhat bigadabani semgat bigini haiba honorable CM na haibisi na koi penjai chiru sibu apikpa furup mani nusibiu miamna yokhat biu akoi khulai pairaga khungak chade miam gi minung siga loinana akoi khungak chari bani.
A combined team of security forces recovered large cache of weapons and war stored during search operation from Moltingcham village under Sugnu police station. According to a police report, acting on a reliable intent received from 165 TA Home and Hut Thobal, a combined team of 37 Assam Rifle, Kaching District Commando and Sugnu Police carried out search operation at Moltingcham village for about an hour starting from 11 a.m. During the operation, the security forces recovered 1 local-made rifle, 2 Baofeng handsack, 1 Chinese hand grenade, 1 Lethot shell, 1 pistol magazine, 2.303 magazine charger base, 1 key grenade, 1 2mm mortar shell wing tail, 4 14 9mm empty cases, few automatic rifles and used cartridges of bolt-action rifle, and 2 local-made Pompi launchers. The recovered items have been handed over to Sugnu police station and a case has been registered in this regard. World Meitei Organization WMO criticizes the state government for not enabling the Meitei community to access Kaubru and Tangzing, important religious sites of historical significance. WMO Women Wing President Waikum Asalata warned that they will protest at the residences of the Chief Minister, Ministers and MLAs if immediate action is not taken. Speaking at their office in Tlangol, Ningtholaikai today, Asalata condemned the atrocities committed by Kuki narco-terrorists, highlighting incidents in Jiribam where innocent farmers Soivam Sarat Kumar was killed and numerous arson attacks displaced thousands. She also noted the recent attack on July 14, which resulted in the death of a CRPF personnel and injuries in 2 policemen. Asalata accused the state and central governments of remaining silent on these issues and asked what could be the hidden agenda to erase the 2,000-year-old history of the Meitei by restricting access to Kaubru and Tangzing, which have been declared as red zones. WMO General Secretary Oinam Motombi urged elected representatives to implement the NRC immediately, warning that WMO, along with the general public, is prepared to confront the locations where cookie narco-terrorists have attacked.
India Sarkar ki lalong amadi aikhoi Meitei jati singsibu khongol munanabagi chatharali basigum laba thawong sing asida karamba makhan makha kaya gi we mayam na aikhoi muthanaba honari narco warfare season adana ngasi drug addict mayam sudana aikhoi khunai mulhali Meitei jati mulhali with am khulai gi mateng na ngasi cookie season raga Meitei naha hagulag ba mayam amabu hatpagi thawong makhan Manipur gi sidai kanglai pa gi sidai do hotna dana ngasi tawriba asigi matakta CS amadi abortion aikhoi tawdana aikhoi gi ngasi angang popagi masing handalu na lawi bana maram oidana ngasi aikhoi gi Manipur gi Meitei praja gi ima ibel leiriba singa si de aikhoi gyan taminabam thoe.
Kairao constituency MLA L. Rameshwar Meitei stressed the need for both ruling and opposition parties to set aside their political differences and work collectively to protect the state's integrity and restore peace. Speaking during the distribution of school bags and health kits at Kiamgai Makalaikai Shadana Mandap sponsored by UNICEF, IIT Kanpur and Oil India Limited today, the MLA stated that this is not the time for political mudsliding. MLA Rameshwar urged the two MPs from Manipur to use their influence to safeguard the state's integrity and promote peace and harmony. He also mentioned the potential commencement of the Ring Road project after the Parliament session and appealed to the public for their support to ensure its timely completion. School bags were distributed to students and health cards were provided to the elderly at the event, attended by the Chief Advisor of IIT Kanpur, Mohammad Altaf Khan, and Chairman of Kiamgai Gram Panchayat, Koizam Soba, among several others.
Manipur goiba warida hojik akoi Manipur si akoi gi pitang ma kan yam wana matam moya ana koi se subono makan ba loksing matam si da koi phajana photo me phona basange adugo sidaida ai mota sum nuai jata wai tar hojik sida koi to party social media ra phuna matam nate akoi pull ka ta anga mangam side da plan nan ngam parliament ro koi ngam koi tor pa pajara tor pull ka ta angang le halam imai ben asong sang le supuna khaidana bak amatoiba apun me sam na ka Manipur apun saktam kai hona ba yang tunu santi lano hona minabo.
Agriculture Commissioner R.K. Dinesh stressed that ICAR popularized green revolution in the country and succeeded in making India a self-sufficient nation in food. This was stated by R.K. Dinesh at the 96th ICAR Foundation and Technology Day organized by ICAR Research Complex for Northeast Hill Region Manipur Center, Imphal, located at Lamphel today. R.K. Dinesh said in the 19th century, India witnessed famine every 12 years. In wake of this reoccurring famine, the ICAR was established in 1929 after studying the reports of the Famine Commission. Since its inception, there has not been a single famine in India except in the aftermath of the Second World War. He also stressed that ICAR not only removed the nation from frequent famine and shortage of food grains, but also popularized green revolution. The Agriculture Commissioner also highlighted that India is now among the top producers of the milk and fish, stressing the importance of the white and blue revolution. Dinesh pointed out that the country holds top spot globally as producer of fruits, vegetables, livestock and dairy products, and this is fruit of the efforts to countless scientists and farmers. As part of the program, an exhibition and technology show of farm producers from Ukhrul, Tamenglong, Chandil, Imphal West, KVKs and ICAR Lamphel was carried out. Several publications related to agriculture, namely KVK Tamenglong's varietal detonation, cause and remedies, zero-tillage cultivation of rapeseed mustard in fallow rice, African swine flu, an important disease of pigs and its prevention, polymulching of king chili production, and crop calendar of KVK Chandil were also released at the event.
Indiana cheng che phau se hek export tau da bada phau gi price se haidi rice ki price se market ta global market ta fluctuate tau it rises like anything. Indiana som the export tau da som da sub Africa Saharan country da famine thok toi ne lai ngam da bagi price to hengalak bagi. That is the importance of India now in the global market. Ana ICAR ki contribution se it's immense. Ana sigi relevance ki manam da ngang bati nungaite it's an amazing institution. It's no longer an institution, Haibatai. It's now a mission, ICAR. Thailand Imperial Council of Agricultural Research, Indian Council of Agricultural Research, Maming Hongday Masi, mission Haibana Parani.
Head of the ICAR Research Complex for a Northeast Hills Region, Manipur Center, Dr. Ram Gopal Laha, recollected that in the past, this day was observed as Foundation Day, but has been changed into Foundation and Technology Day. He pointed out that ICAR, which has over 100 institutes, is an organization for the welfare and development of farmers. He highlighted that ICAR has also created Krishi Vigyan Kendra units in almost all the districts of the country. Above that, ICAR has several state and central agricultural universities. He also pointed out that during the time of the independence, the country had a population of about 33 crore, but currently the population of the entire country has crossed 133 crores. He furthermore stressed that with the increase in population, the era of cultivable land has also significantly dropped, and for this reason, ICAR is developing new technologies and adopting new techniques in agriculture to produce sufficient food for the entire population.
ICAR Manipur Center, there are so many varieties of the rice has been released there in the ICAR Manipur series 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So many brinjal varieties has been discovered by this ICAR Manipur Center. As a whole, ICAR, which the poultry product we are taking, that is Bonaraja, Ganopriya, Srinidhi, all are just varieties has been developed by the Indian Council of Agricultural Research. So many fish varieties, so many crop varieties, so many poultry has been discovered by the Indian Council of Agricultural Research, and so many technologies are there.
Now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we'll bring news on the ongoing protests by students of DM University over absence of regular Vice Chancellor and other key officials. Keep watching Impact News.
Adom kalengi maisa maragda asumna humai humaga leiba pambibra natraga asumna nungai ne AC manungda relax tawraga adongi daily thabak tawba pambibra asumna relax oina thabak tawbining labadi mezo hapta AC brand makhal suna leizare loan gi khudong chabasu leizagani akupa marol gi damak lengsan biraksi mezo haf kaisampat konjeng hazari lekai opposite Sangai Express.
Welcome back. After the break, you're watching Primetime English Bulletin. Relay hunger strike over demand for regular Vice Chancellor, Registrar, teaching and non-teaching staff of Dhanamantri University continues unabated with the change of venue from the university's administrative block to Thamaiban Maisnam Lekai Community Hall today. The hunger strike began on July 9. Protesting students led by DM University Student Union burned down several items in front of the administrative block today. They also took out protest outside the university campus. DMT University Student Union President Irom Dimocha condemned the government for failing to pay heed to their demands, which are necessary to save the career lives of students studying in the university.
Time over BC Restarna, controller Amadi Maryland and Tisha Happy Haiduna, Hokiba Zulagi Tamapanagi, Hunger Strike Todun Laxabani, Adu Mamang the Hek Nan Dead 9 Nagi Horotona University Campus Manunda, Tausaramani, Adu response lacked over the Gahoing Street to Toxarapuni, Ada Satra Moina, who you like thumbing money, the street to Tol is Shikari Maram, have the Subdamuna Cantabu, Hogi full time over BC Restarna, Happy to Hova with the Hansu Hangiroi, Hunger Strike Mahatan, Sanjagi Havani.
ABVP Manipur met with the Governor and Chief Minister to discuss the issues faced by the students in the state and submitted a memorandum highlighting several key points. These included seeking an amicable solution to the current crisis, addressing issues in Dhanamantri University, DMU, appointing regular Vice Chancellor and faculty in DMU, Manipur Technical University, MTU, and Manipur University of Culture, MUC, and ensuring proper implementation of NEP 2020. Speaking to the media at Manipur Press Club today, ABVP Manipur President Gautam Philem stated that during the meeting, appeals were made to the Governor and Chief Minister to address these points in upcoming budget session starting from July 31. He revealed that the governor and chief minister responded positively to the appeals. However, he warned that ABVP Manipur will resort to its decisions if these assurances are not acted upon.
Economically weaker section sida akoi da khudong chaba khara Manipur gi satra singda pibi regadi sigi jo hena khudong chaba achoba mo oigani haina koi thamjarmi ajik tongan tongan ba samasya mam thengnari be singasi matam chana timely haidwe singasi su solve sabida magda akoina thamjarmi akoina thami proposal mam si thabak to onthora naba akoida akupa details mam ama adu gi chungdu amtang data collect tor pibi ro na thambirei adu haiba within this week haiba hapta si hokki manungda akoina makoida amka pisin laganda adu gi thabak to onthok na baida magda moina positive response pibi re koida.
Central government today notifies the appointments of Jammu and Kashmir High Court Chief Justice N. Kotishore and Madras High Court Acting Chief Justice R. Mahadevan as judges of the Supreme Court. Chief Justice Kotishore has been serving as Chief Justice of Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh High Court since February 2023. He is the first from Manipur to be appointed as the judge of the Apex Court. The Supreme Court collegiums had on July 11 recommended the appointment of the two judges. MPCC spokesperson Advocate Ningombam Bhupendra louds Chief Justice N. Kotishore on being appointed as the Supreme Court judge. First Foundation Day of Pan-India Manipuri Meitei Scientists and Academicians Association was held at the seminar hall of Chemistry Department, Manipur University today. Former Head of Physics Department, Manipur University Professor N.G. Nimai, General Secretary of the Pan-India Manipuri Meitei Scientists and Academicians Association, Dr. L. Robindro, Head of Chemistry Department, MU Professor N. Razan, and other prominent figures and academicians graced the event. During the program, the association Community Resilience Educational Financial Support Award was also handed over to meritorious students who are currently taking shelter at different relief camps. President of CCSK, Jitendra Ningombam, who attended as resource person, stressed that a patriot is not only someone who wields weapons. He maintained that selfless service for the better good of the society and their homeland is also true patriotism. A team led by Kokomi Assistant Coordinator Joy Chandra Konthausam inspected the condition of Modbunt Meitei Laikai and violence-hit Jiribam district. Modbunt Meitei Laikai, which lies between Mar and Kuki villages, has a total Meitei population of 400 from 52 households. Joy Chandra appealed to relevant authorities to provide adequate security to the villagers. Indian Red Cross Society Bishnupur District Branch provided relief materials to family members of late Konthausam Somerendra and Konthausam Bizenti from Ningthaukong Ward number 12 in Bishnupur District, whose house was engulfed in flames yesterday. Daughter-in-law of Konthausam Bizenti, Konthausam Ongbi Bambam, lamented that they have lost all their life earnings, including the amount they raised for the education of their young ones. She also appealed to government to provide aid and assistance in the dire situation of the aggrieved family. It may be mentioned that the fire incident took place yesterday afternoon around 4. Reportedly, properties worth more than 20 lakh rupees were burned out in the fire. One-day free eye screening and cataract surgery camp was held at Kesampa Thiam Laikai Development Club Community Hall today. National Program for Control of Blindness NHM, CISA Eye Care Foundation and club jointly organized the camp. Club president said around 150 people, including children, avail the benefit of free eye checkup. Indian Army has organized a free health camp at Kwerentak Relief Camp, benefiting around 150 internally displaced people. Press note from the Army says free medicines were also distributed to the beneficiaries. Indian Army has also conducted a Bilasha Career Guidance session at Lemekong in collaboration with Pune-based NGO Ashin Foundation. The ending day of the Rath Yatra festival today was marked with chariot pulling by devotees of Lord Jagannatha, Balabhadra and Subhadra and making offerings to the deities. Large number of devotees and musicians pulled the chariot, accompanied by religious music, starting from the gate of Sri Sri Govindaji Temple to All India Radio compound. Devotees also sought blessing for the deities during the Rath Yatra celebration. Later, the idols of the Balabhadra, Jagannatha and Subhadra were returned to their shrine inside the Govindaji Temple. Last day of Rath Yatra's festival was also celebrated at International Society of Krishna Consciousness ISKCON Temple in Sanghaipro. The festival for this year was reduced to the only religious rites owing to prevailing crisis in the state. The main highlight of the celebration was the pulling of Ratha chariot carrying the three deities Balabhadra, Jagannatha and Subhadra. Devotees thronged the temple making offerings and prayers to the deities from early morning. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. 2 students missing case completing 1 year this July 24. Ex-Minister A.K. Mirabai says Security Advisor Kuldip Singh has given assurance to provide a positive response into the case by July 20. Unknown armed miscreants opened fire at the residence of Khoiram Loyan Lakpa, editor of local daily Naharogi Thaudang in wee hours. Amju and ECM condemned the firing attack. Kidnapped and brutally assaulted a man from Kamchup Chiru village at Imphal West and Kampopi district adjoining succumbed to his injuries. Family and villagers demand justice. And Center notifies appointments of 2 new Supreme Court judges including Jammu and Kashmir High Court Justice and Kwatishore, first from Manipur to be Supreme Court judge. That's all we have in this bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipur Bulletin. Have a great evening and stay safe.
ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯂꯦꯝ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯁꯇꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯏꯔꯣꯜ ꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯂꯨꯞꯈꯤꯒꯗꯕꯗꯒꯤ